He's set. Here it comes. First of 4 here to start the weekend as the game's first pitch is taken, and it's strike one.
First pitch, 6:35.
The 0-1 on its way. High and deep to right center. A ball that's carrying. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
You don't think fielding is important? Instead of a routine out, you got a guy standing at second base after a 2-base error. We'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
In now, Wendell Rijo. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. First offering on its way. Not too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Ball 2.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
Two-0 count. The pitch is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Now the 2-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
The first baseman.
Hey, not a great start for the pitcher right here. Started off with a double, now add in a single, and one of your middle of the order bats is coming to the dish. Man, I don't think this was the start he was imagining warming up in the bullpen.
Here's Yonder Alonso. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And that's too high, ball 2.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
As a look, now the pitch.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing it that way.
And this will be fouled away. Runners are at first and third with none out. Again, he sends it out of play. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air out to right. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Digging in, Peter O'Brien. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. Rijo leads off first with one away. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-1 home. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
When it rains, it pours sometimes, and it's a downpour right now. First an error and now a pass ball. They really need to clean it up and start taking care of the baseball.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Striding in, Yonherba Solarte. He's set, and the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
The 1-0. A line shot to third base.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Johan Camargo.
Stepping into the box, Johan Camargo. First pitch on its way. Two men are on with 2 men out. Comes set, the 0-1.
Count is 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
The set and the 2-1.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
The set and the 3-1 pitch. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. 2 down, runners at first and second. And another foul ball. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Now batting, Trey Harris. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. Looking to minimize the damage here. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And the throw's going to hold that second runner over at third, so they'll just plate the 1 here.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel of the ball right there, able to get that one through, and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Into the box now, Christian Pache, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Comes set, the 0-1. Left side, reined in. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So they do strike for two, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. On now to the bottom of inning number one. The Stripers on top, 2-0. Patrick Weigel is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Into the box, Donovan Casey. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the tie, the left fielder, Donovan.
Here it comes.
Casey.
And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harris moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting second, the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
Ready now, Ryan Mountcastle. First pitch coming, here it is. Lazy fly ball out to Alex McKenna. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And the pitch.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Now the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
To the plate now, Richie Martin, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more on opening day after this. So digging in now, Sal Giardina, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
From the stretch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run.
Man, we've seen that high fastball come into play more and more this year by pitchers, but he tried to sneak a high piece of cheese by this guy. He had no part of it, and he takes him deep.
Now back.
Into the box, Riley Unruh, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The pitch. Drilled down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Wendell Rijo, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0 home.
Yeah.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Armenteros is there, and he has it for the out.
The batter, the first baseman, Yonder Alonso.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the University of Miami product, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Yonder Alonso. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now the pitch. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit. He's around first, heading for 2.
There's a changeup down in the zone. Not a bad pitch, but with 2 strikes, not the kind of pitch you're looking for 0-1 or 0-2.
Sometimes you got to scramble those, Danny. It's a testament to all the work he's been putting in underneath in the tunnel, staying through the baseball.
Peter O'Brien is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Here's the 0-2.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second. Gwinnett leads it 3-0. So stepping in, Mason Williams. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1-0 the count. Now the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Camargo has a tough play, but he ranges back to put it away for the first out.
Batting 6, the shortstop, number 15.
Now to the plate, number 15. He'll take his first hacks here. Pitch on the way. Here's a drive out toward left center field. And this will bang up against the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
In now, Ramon Urias, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Ball 1. Urias manning the hot corner down at third in today's game, although he's primarily considered a second baseman.
You know, this is an interesting one. I'd be interested in 2 things here. A, is he still using the glove that he uses at second base? And B, does he have enough arm strength to go over to third base? Because until you go backhand on that left side of the infield and turn and burn and throw to first, you have no idea the difference in arm strength that it takes to man that position as opposed to second.
Now at the plate, Brian Holiday trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make 1 bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Make a good pitch right here and get your offense back in the dugout after only giving up 1 run.
Two out with the man at first. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Has a look, now the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 2 full. The Stripers lead it 3-1. Ready for another chance? Yonhervis Solarte hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Count 2-1.
Right side, but it's well foul. The 2-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move, but this will land untouched. The 2-2 one more time. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, D-Roll. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
So here's Johan Camargo. No balls and a strike to count. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Grounder down the line at third. Here comes another 0-2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Now a flare out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Trey Harris.
So now to the plate, Trey Harris. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Two balls and a strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And he fouls this one off. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. And they'll tack on a run with the sac fly. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only one run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Sal Giardina, and their runners at the corners now.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. Now the relay home. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
First pitch of the at-bat. Riley Unruh is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. A runner on first with two away. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. McKenna is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Stripers on top, 5-1. Standing in, Donovan Casey. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that one.
Castle.
Standing in now, Ryan Mountcastle, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Grounded to third. To second for 1. Relay to Alonso, and they do turn the double play. Standing in, Alex McKenna. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Now the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Camargo brings it in. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Wendell Rijo. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The second baseman, Wendell Rijo.
First offering on its way. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Hit back up the middle. He's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, the first baseman, Yonder Alonso.
Digging in once again, Yonder Alonso. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Ball one. Fouled away. 5-1 our score as we play the fourth here. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Armenteros is there, 2 down.
Now batting, number 58.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Peter O'Brien. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
2 out, nobody on. One and one. Here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Gwinnett leads it 5-1. So striding forward now, Richie Martin looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball into straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mason Williams.
Stepping in, Mason Williams. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
1 out, nobody on. In there, 1-1.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 15.
Digging in now, number 15. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he's certainly capital.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Now at the plate, Yangervis Solarte, a hit in 2 tries so far.
The designated hitter, Yangervis Solarte.
First offering on its way. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Popped him up. Urias shading to his right. 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Johan Camargo.
Digging in to try it again, Johan Camargo. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fouled off. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. That's lifted the other way out to left. Casey is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The batter, the right fielder, Trey Harris.
Digging in and looking for more, Trey Harris. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
The 0-1 on its way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And the pitch. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Ramon Urias. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Holiday.
At the plate now, Brian Holiday. He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop. One there. Return throw is in time, and what do you know? They do get the double play.
Right fielder, Lazaro.
Now at the plate, Lazaro Armenteros. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. New inning set to get underway. Stepping into the box, Christian Pache earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Wade LeBlanc takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 23, Wade LeBlanc.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that's out.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
The 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Sal Giardina will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's down to third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Riley Unruh.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Riley Unruh. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
The 1-2 hit the other way out toward right field, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Donovan Casey, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The left fielder, Donovan.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 home.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And that's down into left center for a base hit.
The first baseman, number 6, Ryan Mountcastle.
To the plate now, Ryan Mountcastle, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A 1 pitch on its way.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Liner toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
Well, you come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Into the box, Alex McKenna. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 delivery. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. At the plate, Richie Martin as he lines it out to center. Pache is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mason Williams.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Mason Williams. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 6 full. The Stripers lead it 5-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wendell Rijo. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. First offering on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Hit hard on the ground to first. Reined in. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Yonder Alonso.
Ready for another shot now, Yonder Alonso. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
The batter, number 58.
And that'll bring up Peter O'Brien. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Stripers on top 5-2. At the plate, number 15. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Number 15.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Ramon Urias, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Towards second. And there's out number 2.
Now back. The catcher, Brian Holiday.
So striding in, Brian Holiday. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Hard hit at third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Gwinnett leads it 5-2. Ready to begin the 8th. Into the box now, Yonhervis Solarte. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. McKenna comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
The batter, the third baseman, Johan Camargo.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. That evens it up 1-1. Pitch on the way. Heading out towards shallow right. Armenteros will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Trey Harris.
Stepping up to the plate, Trey Harris. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
This is in the air out to right. Armenteros is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Now in the box, Lázaro Armenteros. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. And there's one down now.
Hey, that's a great job right there. Knowing he had time to collect himself, I love the internal clock right there. Didn't rush it, took the extra step, gathered himself, and threw a bolt to first base.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Donovan Casey. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this will get foul for strike two. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pache is there, 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 6, Ryan Mountcastle.
Striding in once again, Ryan Mountcastle. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped into the air, back behind second. Rijo is there, and that's the 3rd out. Digging in, Christian Pache. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far.
Christian Pache.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Tim Meza enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Tim Meza.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Sal Giardina, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.